raised the key interest rate to its highest level since it was adopted in 2006, with plans to attract more international investors. The Monetary Policy Committee raised the benchmark rate to 18% from 17.5% at its most recent meeting about a week ago, being the sixth consecutive hike and the smallest rise in its current tightening cycle. In this report, Perpetual Fasumi Peter looks at the impact of rate hikes in Nigeria's inflationary data.
Very unfortunate.
Mixed reactions have continued to trail the Central Bank of Nigeria's decision to increase the monetary policy rate MPR benchmark, also known as the interest rate, from 17.5% to 18% to tackle inflation. While many analysts believe rate hikes are not in the best interest of manufacturers and businesses, others believe the Monetary Policy Committee cannot look on while inflation continues to rise.
For me, I would say it has the expected effect has not really been there, because if for the past 10 months, we have high rate for almost 650 basic points, and inflation, has also grown by 5.09. That impact was just slightly marginal.
As much as the CBN tried to use monetary policies to manage inflation, there are other factors that are driving it, and those factors are very much with us. So the CBN tries as much as is within its powers to, and great extent, a lot of persons will tell you that it's not yielding results, but to some extent, we see that when you look at the figures for December, it yielded some result. And look at the month-on-month, I think we have seen a deceleration in terms of month-on-month figures. Those are some of the things, good parts of some of the policies that the CBN have taken. Because from the fiscal end of things, we have not really seen action. So if we have seen a deceleration month-on-month, we will most likely attribute it to some of the steps taken by the CBN.
Beyond monetary policy rate hike, systemically addressing Nigeria's economic challenges and a firm synergy between the monetary and fiscal policy committees should be the magic wand the nation needs to deflate its spiraling inflation bubble.
When you are increasing rate, automatically you are driving more people away from business. Companies start closing down because of high cost of living, and it's a circle. That oil itself. If cost of borrowing is high, I will tell you people lay off their staff, and not be there that their unemployment is also on increase. For me, the only way to address the issue of unemployment and to grow the economy is when we start seeing normalization in the interest rate, and also seeing a kind of a slowdown.
The CBN, to a great extent, there's not much they can do. They can only handle things with monetary policy. They cannot do things in respect to fiscal policy.
In line with global best practice, the Central Bank of Nigeria attempts to control the nation's inflation with a monetary policy rate and, most recently, the supply of money. In theory, this works with other tools in controlling inflation, such as supply-side policies, wages, price control, and fiscal policy. Perpetua Fasumi Peter reporting for New Central Television.